Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Ortner with Renters Warehouse, and I'll be your host today on REI Classroom. Today, we're going to talk about rental real estate, and the cashing in on the tax benefits and the benefits associated with owning rental real estate.
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by VirtualStaffNow.com.
So we all know why we invest in real estate, from value increases through appreciation, long-term investments. Maybe you want to diversify your portfolio, hedge against inflation, use other people's money or leverage the bank's money to grow your investment. But one of the common overlooked aspects of owning investment real estate are the tax benefits that are associated with it. And so not only are you going to have a property, and let's start running through some of these benefits, but you're not only going to have a property that's obviously increasing in value over time and becoming worth more and more and more as you're paying down your mortgage and all those kind of things, but you actually are going to be able to save money today. So owning investment real estate, or any kind of real estate, whether it's a primary home or your investments, you're going to be able to get tax deductions. Now, this is where a great CPA comes into play. So I'm not a CPA, I'm certainly not giving you tax advice, but these are the things you need to keep in mind and make sure you're working with a great certified tax planner or a CPA that's going to be able to help you navigate through our complicated tax code and allow you to take advantage of these things. So there's things like mortgage interest. You can actually deduct your interest on your mortgage. You can deduct your repairs and maintenance expense for the property. You can deduct leasing and property management fees. My firm, Renters Warehouse, every fee we charge is tax deductible, and that's an advantage to our owners. Taxes and insurance in your property, you can also deduct the depreciation or depreciate the building. So let's dive into those a little bit further. Mortgage interest is pretty obvious. It's the interest you pay on your mortgage, and you're able to deduct that. Your repairs and maintenance really need to break out into two different categories, but it's something you really want to make sure you track closely and pay attention to what you're doing. A lot of first-time investors forget that every dollar they put into their property, they can take advantage of in another way through tax deduction. So keep track of those repairs. If they're larger repairs or maintenance, you're replacing furnaces or air conditioning units or roofs, that's going to be a CapEx expenditure or capital expenditure that you're going to have to do a different deduction over time with, but also very important to keep track of. And this is where good record keeping or a great property management firm for your properties really come into play. Leasing and property management fees or other professional fees associated with your properties, from accounting and legal, all those kind of things are also tax deductible. Taxes and insurance on your property, and then building depreciation. Well, what's that? You can depreciate your asset over time. The tricky part is you can't depreciate the land that your building's on. So you need to separate those out and take care of those in a different way. And again, this is where partnering up with a tax professional that not only is perhaps a great tax professional, but is an expert in real estate and how real estate taxes can be done and how you can save this money comes into play. So make sure that whoever's working with you on your taxes is someone who's really, really well-versed in real estate. And then finally, what's the point of all these deductions anyway? Well, we all have a gross taxable income, and my theory and a lot of our theories is to make sure we can legally lower that gross taxable income as much as possible. And so if you're someone who might make $100,000 a year reported on your tax return, if you have some investment properties, some rent estate, some real estate that you use as a rental tool, you can use these deductions to change that taxable income from maybe $100,000 down to $90,000 or $85,000. And ultimately, it's one more way that putting real estate to work for you in the short run comes into play. Not only can you make your cash flow and those kind of things that come from it and create your long-term wealth and a legacy for your family, but immediately every year you can keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket. So again, those are some of the tax benefits of cashing in on owning rent estate. Thanks for joining us for another episode of REI Classroom, and looking forward to seeing you next time.
VirtualStaffNow.com is the leading virtual assistant provider for real estate investors. As busy real estate investors, there's nothing more valuable than our time. And VirtualStaffNow.com not only helps you find the right real estate virtual assistant for your business, they train them on an ongoing basis, manage them daily to make sure they're staying productive and effective. And in the event they're not the right fit or need to be replaced, they handle that for you too. Whether you need 1 or 100 virtual assistants for your team, start the process right now at virtualstaffnow.com. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of flipnerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of flipnerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at flipnerd.com. Please check out the Flipnerd family of real estate investing shows, where we host 4 great ongoing shows at flipnerd.com/shows, or simply search for Flipnerd in the iTunes Store.